that's like a definite maybe.
Yeah,
That's a definite maybe.
There's an exact possibility.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show today.
We have a thing that, well, I can't go backwards and do the whole conversation we just had. But anyway,
yeah, it's kind of impossible.
It's past that point. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. I am having a great. So, that feeling that you get those dopamine drops when you have this accomplished task, like when you finish something that you've been working on and you get down to the end of it and there's just this wonderful sensation you feel that you accomplished something. You know what I mean?
That euphoric feeling of accomplishment.
Yeah. and it's kind of like okay, I can't use that as an example. You're having a bad day or whatever, and you sit on the couch and you've got your giant thing of chocolate ice cream. You're eating your chocolate ice cream, or a cupcake or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That feeling. That was supposedly comparative or whatever. I accomplished so much off of my to-do list today, and I don't feel like I got the dopamine high that I should have. That euphoric, wonderful, And you just didn't appreciate it as much as you thought. Yeah, see, I feel like when you do too much, you can be too productive, and then it's not good for your mental and physiological development. Like, there should pace yourself, you know what I mean? Accomplish 3 things off your task, and then save the rest for tomorrow.
Funnily enough, I've accomplished 3 things today.
Did you say funnily enough?
Close enough.
I thought you said funnily enough.
I think I did.
Funnily enough. So, if anybody's actually listening out there,
here's the I. Funnily.
Here's a link to our Discord. Give a shout out to, I don't see anybody.
It's like, whatchamacallit, Fun Dip.
Fun Dip.
Fun Dip 2, Funly.
Funly. Okay, funnily enough.
Funnily enough.
It's got to be a real word.
I've accomplished 3 things today. So
3 things.
So after my 3 things, I think I'm good. I think I'm done.
You're good, and you get that accomplishment.
Actually,
but you didn't overdo it.
No.
You didn't overdo it. It's kind of like working out. Supposedly, working out makes you feel good, and you're good afterwards.
It makes you feel good.
That's what people say.
I didn't know this.
You go for a run, you feel good. I think if I were to go for a run and then do push-ups and then do something else and whatever, then that would be where I overdid it, and then I don't feel funly enough.
I was gonna say, jogging a mile, bench pressing 200 pounds, doing the one-arm curls.
Yeah.
Doing lunges like that. I don't feel good after that.
You can't do the curls. You got to curl. Then you got to do it this way. And then you got to up, down.
So we have these, right?
Yeah.
And then you stand still and you turn the weight and you have to go like this without turning your body. And that takes a lot of control.
Mr. Robot.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. 100% like that.
So, what do you want to start with? The days?
What do we want to start with?
I was going to say the days of the week. You want to start singing the days of the week? This is the musical version.
Tell us, what day is today? What day of the week is today?
Welcome to Thursday.
Welcome to Thursday.
Yeah. It's funny. It's always Thursday.
It's always Thursday. It started out being a Thursday.
Yeah, okay. National days. We have a good one today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were to pick your top favorite national day.
Like for today or just that we've read?
For today. What is today? What is the top day today?
International Waffle Day.
Yep. I got you there. That's it.
Yep. Which is actually just called Waffle Day in Sweden.
I feel like we should just use that be right back button. Go make some waffles. And then come back.
We have waffles.
I should have. Man, how did I not know that? So, any particular waffle?
Edible ones.
Suppose the plastic ones.
Those little plastic ones they give in like children's toys.
So, do you have a favorite waffle? Because I know Belgian waffles, I think, are like just the top one that everybody serves everywhere. But they make like funfetti or whatever waffles, and they have chocolate chip waffles, and they have Ego. Ego. Lego my ego.
That's it. That's all we buy.
So toaster it, slather some butter or whatever on it, and then that's your go-to.
No, you always get 2 waffles.
2 waffles.
2 waffles. You toast them, butter one, peanut butter on the other, put the peanut butter and the butter together, put it on a plate, and syrup on the top.
There you go. See? Do you have anything specific? Nah.
No.
Wait, except for toast 2, only butter on one side, only butter on a peanut. Oh, so you do have it specific? Oh, well, I guess when you put it that way. Yeah, there is a specific way to do this.
You don't say.
Okay. No, you got me there. That one's definitely a good one.
So definitely something we probably should point out is it's National Medal of Honor Day.
Yes. Thank you for your service.
Thanks for the service.
Yeah.
Allows us to make this interesting show.
Yeah, that we can talk about waffles or pretty much anything with free speech, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So there's actually not really anything except for Old New Year's.
When you said old, I was like, old man day. Or, old, I can't think it because I used a phrase involving the word old upstairs before the show.
So
Rich and old on top of that, but I can't say that. It's kind of, yeah.
Well worn.
So old New Year.
Old New Year's Day is today.
I don't. So you're like too old to remember New Year's, or you're too old and it's too cold and you just wait until now to celebrate?
No, it means New Year's is originally today was when the year ended.
Okay. Or started.
Yeah.
Okay. On the 25th.
On March 25th, up until 1582.
So wait a minute. Isn't the equinox, is that the 21st? So you had the equinox and then the New Year? Is that how I did it?
Well, it does say the New Year was also placed at this time because it was near the spring equinox.
Oh, new life, new year, new beginnings. Huh.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got nothing. What happens on the other side of the equator when it's the opposite weather? Like it's spring here, but of course this is America. We don't care what anybody else thinks.
I was going to say, why does it matter?
we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. I got it. Okay. Cool.
So, 2 final things.
2 final things.
So, on this day in history, the wiki web, the world's first wiki, was launched.
The wiki web.
It was called the wiki web. I really wish I could make that up. That's what they went with.
All I could think of is Will Smith in the Wild Wild West did a song about the Wild Wild West, and I'm pretty sure somewhere in there he says wiki.
Probably does. It's kind of what he did back then.
Okay, so this is the birthday. Happy birthday to the first wiki.
Happy birthday to the first wiki. Speaking of birthdays, today in 1947 was the birth of Elton John.
Wow.
Elton John, 1947.
And now I find myself saying this again. Thank you for your service.
Rocket Man. And no one that I could even think of, or I know, died on this day. So
okay.
They're all right. But you died, so, good life.
Good life.
You were famous enough to make it onto a website.
Yes, and
the website only features famous people.
See, Wiki kind of made this whole thing possible, too, because there you can post anything that becomes true as soon as you post it, just like this show.
Yeah,
yeah, we can basically make up news, and it's real as soon as we say it.
No.
You already agreed.
Still isn't how this works.
You already agreed.
I agreed to Wiki.
Wiki made it possible.
I agreed to the Wiki.
Wait,
I didn't agree to word of mouth.
So if I post it on Wiki and then do an article about the Wiki post, then it's real.
But Wiki is open edit, so someone could change your post, and then it would, your video wouldn't hold up to your post.
People change the news as it comes along, and the news doesn't really. Well, sometimes they come back and repost it or whatever. But anyway, I think it's just,
I don't think that making a video on a wiki post is the best thing to do.
Does it legitimize us?
I don't think it legit is a legitimate source.
So next week you're gone.
Yes.
Wow. So next week we are going to do the show for sure. I just don't know exactly how it's going to work out. So it's going to be a surprise for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I might have to.
This is going to be interesting.
I don't know. Did you ever see Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
So Dumb and Dumber, like it opens up with this limo pulling up and Jim Carrey pops out the back window and he's like, hey, can you give me, directions? My driver's totally lost. And so he gets directions from the guy, and then inside the limo, you see him crawl through the front. He crawls through the little window, and he is the driver.
Yep.
I'm going to be that. I'm going to just slide.
That's going to be you.
I'm just going to be sliding like over here. I'll get myself some like yellowy green hair wig, slip it on, and do a thing.
Probably won't be too hard.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't, make sure you don't accidentally stain your hair.
Don't accidentally stain my hair. Well, speaking of green, I guess that would be my first news thing today.
Is that so? All right.
Like my little segue there.
Yeah, nice. That was very calm, collected. It was efficient.
Efficient.
Got its job done.
Speaking of green, so you like avocado?
I do.
So this article is kind of near and dear to both of us in more than one way. One, avocados, and two, it comes from like our state. So it's not that avocados come from here. That would be kind of cool though.
That would be nice.
I think most of them come from south of the border, but so I think that like either you meet people who like avocado or they're like strongly against them. Why do you suppose that is?
Probably because it's texture.
So I never ate guacamole up until, man, this is probably about like 20 years ago, just because, I don't know, there's like a stigmatism with
green food.
Yeah, I don't know. But you eat salad and stuff.
Green baby food.
I look back on it now and I think to myself, that was kind of dumb. I don't know why I just didn't try it. It was just like, you look at it and it's like, bleh, And so there's this mutual friend of ours that works at a local Mexican restaurant here. Yeah. And she doesn't like the way it looks either, I don't think, because she calls it something special when she puts it in our bag.
It's a tad off.
Yeah. But then once you eat it, it's like, whoa, you can't get enough of it, right? So an avocado a day. Everyone has a different gut microbiomes. You know what that is? Basically bacteria, I think, right?
Microbiome just sounds like a miniature. It's just a miniature biome, so it's like a miniature place where your bacteria lives inside of you.
I don't know. This is not a National Avocado Day, otherwise we would know more about it.
Yeah, right. We would know a lot more.
Yeah.
Hey, Super Alley, how you doing?
Hey, so they're saying that eating an avocado as part of a daily diet is a sure way to improve gut health.
Gut health.
That's what they call it, gut health.
Gut health.
Yeah. A new study from the researchers at the University of Illinois. Are you laughing because of Illinois or
no? Here, refresh the thing and watch.
Okay. Oh, they were back. They were here the other day.
Hello, feet. How you doing?
Welcome back. I thought it was someone we know who has an email that's similar, but
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Nice to see you, Super Alley. So, avocados are a healthy food that is high in dietary fiber and monosaturated fat. However, it was not clear how avocados impact the microbes in the gastrointestinal system or gut. See, I thought gut was just like a non-technical term, but this legitimizes it. That gut feeling. That's actually a scientific...
The question is, which gut are you feeling it in?
That's actually...
the lower the gut you're feeling it in, the more important that feeling is.
That sinking feeling in your... I guess it would be kind of funny. I'm having a bad gastrointestinal system feeling.
Yeah. So when I was in 5th grade, we were in science class, And I remember my teacher would tell us, guys, it's not actually your stomach that's hurting. It's your you need to tell your parents next time you have a stomach ache. It's not that. You need to tell your parents. You need to go up to your mom and go, Mom. Oh boy, it was a cavity. That's what you want. It's not your stomach. It's your cavity that's hurting.
Nice. I got it. So, did you?
No.
And did your parents look at you like there was something wrong with you when you said it?
No, because at the time I was pretty sure there was something wrong with her. It's like, guys, you can't do this. It's your gastral cavity.
Yeah.
No, not your gastral, your abdominal.
Yeah.
It was your guys. You need to go up to your mom and go, Mom, my abdominal cavity hurts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
If a 10-year-old walked me and did that, they're going home because they've lost it.
right, there's something wrong with you. Okay, all right, right up. So let me see if I get back on track here. So researchers found that people who ate avocado every day as part of a meal had a greater abundance of abdominal cavity microbes. Like how I changed that just for you?
No, that was only if it was a stomach.
Oh, okay, I'll say. Okay, so the gut microbes that break down fiber and produce metabolites? Metabolites?
I think it's metabolites.
I think it's metabolites. I don't know what a metabolite is.
Metabolites.
Well, I don't want to say it wrongly. Like,
It's the elite version of the metabolites.
so like there's actually something in the avocado that helps you break down fiber and produce, and I don't know what a metabolite is, but
I mean, it makes sense. Have you seen avocados? They're pretty good at breaking down under pressure.
so is metabolites that stuff that you find inside your body that lets you use the force?
No, that's midichlorians. That's midichlorians. And have you seen a picture of those? Like when they measure midichlorians, legitimately, I thought they were measuring cancer. It doesn't look proper.
No.
It looks like a tumor when they're measuring.
When I put this article together, I thought literally I could start eating avocados and move boxes with my mind, and now I'm a little disappointed.
If you can eat avocados and move boxes in your mind, I'm going to eat truckloads of avocados just so I can pick myself up and just carry myself.
I had to throw that in there. You can't fault me for that. Like that's important,
midichlorians and metal. Oh.
Okay. I had a lot of fun with this when I put it on there. So, okay, they also had greater microbial diversity compared to people who did not receive the avocado meals in the study.
Their society is plenty diverse.
So, microbial metabolites. I don't know how to pronounce that. Microbial.
I'm Googling it to see what it is.
Metabolites are compounds the microbes produce that influence health. Lead author Sharon Thompson said, avocado consumption reduced bile acids and increased short-chain fatty acids. These changes correlate with beneficial health outcomes. The study included 163 adults between 25 and 45 years of age with overweight or obesity defined as BMI of at least 25 kilograms, but otherwise healthy, okay? So they receive 1 meal per day to consume as a replacement for either breakfast, lunch, or dinner. One group consumed an avocado with each meal, while the control group consumed a similar meal but without the avocado. The participants provided blood, urine, and other samples throughout the 12-week study. They also reported how much of the provided meal they consumed, and every 4 weeks recorded everything they ate. So while other research on the avocado consumption had focused on weight loss, participants in this study were not advised to restrict or change what they ate. Instead, they consumed their normal diets, with the exception of replacing 1 meal per day with the meal that research provided. So the purpose of the study, published in the Journal of Nutrition, was to explore the effects of avocado consumption on the gastrointestinal microbiota. I'm not having a stroke. They have like so many different words that are similar.
I think it's just microbiota.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Biota.
Yeah. So that was from the assistant professor of nutrition in the Department of Food Science and Human Nutrition at U of I. That's like okay, you got a business card, right? And on your business card it says, "Hi, my name is Dyer, and I'm the assistant professor of nutrition in the Department of Food Science and Human Nutrition at U of I and senior author of the study."
Now I think I want to say it's called Beata. The new 2021 Beata. it's an off-brand of just a Miata, just the new 2021 Beata.
And you get like I could see that commercial.
It's 23 avocados per gallon.
Where you drive around and the sun changes and like the color of your Beata changes also too.
Yeah, and you're just driving around a giant avocado. Just an avocado on wheels.
Okay, so our goal was to test the hypothesis that the fats and the fibers in avocados positively affect the gut microbiota, which we also wanted to explore the relationships between gut microbes and health outcomes. Hochler said. So, avocados are rich in fat. However, the researchers found that while the avocado group consumed slightly more calories than the control group, slightly more fat was excreted, later on. I'm trying to keep this still family friendly.
How is this?
Microbiota. See, I knew I was.
Both of us were wrong.
I put the incorrect.
You what, microbiota?
I put the incorrect.
And I had Beata.
I'm gonna mess it up. I'm trying to mess it up.
Microbiota.
Okay. So greater fat excretion means the research participants were absorbing less energy from the foods that they were eating. This was likely because of reduction in bile acids, which are molecules our digestive system secretes that allows us to absorb fat. We found that the amount of bile acids in the, after product was lower, and the amount of fat was higher in the avocado group. So it was good for you. Different types of fats have differential effects on the microbiome. The fats in avocados are monosaturated, which are heart-healthy fats. Soluble fiber content is also very important. Hochler notes, a medium avocado provides around 12 grams of fiber, which goes a long way towards meeting the recommended amount of 28 to 34 grams of fiber per day. So I don't need to go through all of this, but I wonder, I don't know. Maybe we should just do our own little experiment. Don't change anything. Just add one avocado to, one of your meals a day and see if, things change.
Well, yeah, sure they do. I'm now eating one avocado per day.
So these people are losing weight and gaining better digestive systems just eating an avocado a day. When I grew up, the adage was an apple a day.
An apple a day.
Yeah, an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Did you know that's changed? That's still a thing, but it's no longer a doctor.
Oh, what's it called?
I heard it recently. An apple a day keeps God away.
Oh,
and I had to think about it.
I thought you were going to say dietary medical professionals away. Or
a dietary medical an avocado a day keeps the dietary medical professionals at bay.
These are not stomachs. They are abdomen cavities.
These aren't stomachs, guys. They're abdominal cavities.
There you go. So, anyway, yeah, I'll skip through the rest of that, but I don't know. I like avocados. I think it'd be worth trying out.
Interesting.
Yeah. I know, we usually go through spurts where we have an avocado at least every single day.
Yes.
And then, after a week or so, it's you get avocadoed out and you're like, nah. But it's probably a lot more than just an avocado. Yeah? I would like my avocado in guacamole form.
Because there was a container of avocados that had been mushed into guacamole.
Uh-huh.
And I think there were 4 avocados in there.
Uh-huh.
And that lasted 3 days.
Okay.
So 4 avocados gone in 3 days. I'm pretty sure I ate at minimum 2 of them.
So you're gonna substitute one of your meals for just chips and dip?
I mean,
it's healthy. What can I say?
I'm not saying no.
What can I say? It's healthy. It's healthy. So moving on, avocados per gallon.
Yeah, dude, avocados per gallon.
That's super
23 APG.
Yeah. So, my next article is actually pretty cool. I'm going to try to get through this. I don't know why, but I was kind of emotional when I was reading this one. So if I cover for me, if I lose if I lose it a little bit,
just tap out. Just tap.
There's times when, like, okay, you're kind of numb to society, right? You get up, you do your thing, you drive down the road, you see it, you hear it. We hear the ambulances going up and down here and all that other stuff. You see people on the side of the road fixing their tire. Nobody stops, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, like, every once in a while you come across an article that it's just like humanity is restored in your mind. You know what I mean? This is one of those articles, and I got 2 of them today, and so I'm just
your faith in humanity was restored.
Yeah, I'm this girl didn't skip her class, and it came out really good. So,
like, I wouldn't, like, when I see stuff like this, I wouldn't say my faith in humanity is restored. You got a lot more work to do for that to happen.
Yeah,
I'd just say I hate people just that little bit less.
Nice. All the guacamoles. I saw that pop up. Okay, so here's a picture of who I'm talking about, if I can do this right. And put there up there. So just one day after completing CPR training, okay, a teen girl saves her friend's life.
All right, so who saved whose life?
Well, one of those girls saved the other girl.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll get that. Who, wait a minute. Is there somebody else hiding behind the door there?
Looks like it, right?
Maybe that's one. I don't know.
That's the one who saved their life.
That's the one. That's the one. I had my grandpa used to take photos of everybody, and, like, for some reason, like, the tops of their heads were always off the picture. You know what I mean?
It's like, just the smile. That's it.
I think it was the way he was looking at it with his glasses. He just couldn't quite get the angle. This was the old school before digital cameras.
Yeah.
One of them. Okay. So, even though CPR is one of the most important lessons we can learn, it is also something we hope we'll never have to use. So, have you ever been in a life or death situation?
No.
I don't know why. I have been in, like, several. Like, I do know that I took CPR early on, and I watched something very tragic happen in front of me, and I saw 2 lifeguards that were panicking, and it was just a situation where they were overcome with the magnitude of what was happening in front of them. You know what I mean? And as a result, they froze up and couldn't do what they were supposed to do. And at the time, I thought about I should have stepped in, and I didn't, and I regret that. I've regretted it every day of my life since then, and that's the truth. Someone actually died right in front of me, and I don't know if CPR would have helped if I had done it properly, but the 2 lifeguards that were doing it kept stopping. Like, and the one girl was just, like, totally useless, freaking out. So I've been in the situation, this exact situation. So it is kind of a, CPR? They teach it at school? No, they don't. Okay.
No, our health teacher told us it was a like a required course. We never actually learned it.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, it is an important lesson. Okay, it's something that you hope you never have to use.
Well, of course.
Yeah, but imagine completing the training course and then having to test out your skills the very next day on your best friend.
Could you imagine? I was like, hey, you clean your class? Like, yeah, I passed flying colors. Great, put it to the test.
Right now? Okay. Actually, this was pretty bad. So St. Petersburg teen Toriel Norwood was behind the wheel of her car when it was T-boned by a speeding driver. Now, I've had that happen too. You haven't, right? Have you ever been in an accident? I know not driving for sure, but...
I've seen plenty.
What is my deal? Like, what am I, a magnet for it or something?
Yeah, I gotta stop hanging out with you.
So, she was T-boned by a speeding driver. The crash hurled the car containing 60-year-old Norwood and her 3 passengers across someone's front lawn where the car barreled into a tree.
Oh, I felt like they all got ejected from the vehicle. I'm like, dang, that's actually kind of impressive.
Yeah, I think I have a picture of the car coming up here. So
you managed to eject 4 people out of a car?
Yeah,
after bad.
Yeah, after the force of the impact crushed Norwood's door, she was forced to climb through her window to get out. 2 of her passengers, both unhurt, were also able to extricate themselves from the vehicle. But as they started to make their way clear of the wreckage, Norwood realized that her friend Azaria Simmons was still in the car. When I turned around, I didn't see Azaria running with us, Norrin told CNN, so I had to run back to the car as fast as I could. She was sitting there just unresponsive. So, did I miss? Let me see here. I feel like I have a picture, but maybe... Oh, I don't. Maybe because it's still kind of a good news program, and so...
Maybe showing car crashes isn't...
When you're looking at it, it's pretty mangled up black car that you could see. I got a picture. Or, I mean, I saw it, so I just didn't put it in there. So, Simmons had hit her head on the rear passenger window. The blunt force trauma resulted in life-threatening injuries. So after pulling Simmons from the car, Norwood checked her vital signs. Unable to detect a pulse, she immediately began employing the CPR techniques she'd so recently learned on Simmons. Norris had administered 30 compressions and 2 rescue breaths when Simmons regained consciousness. Paramedics arrived shortly thereafter and transported Simmons to the nearest Florida hospital. Norwood learned her life-saving skills at Lakewood High School's Athletic Lifestyle Management Academy.
What's the long name?
I think they just make it.
What's with it completely ruins the mood.
It's not a stomach.
It ruins the mood. You're like, oh, it's
the lower abdominal cavity.
It's this dark, it's this somewhat sad scene.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you know, we're learning this Lakewood High School's Athletic Style Management Academy. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it just keeps going. I don't know. I think it makes. I don't know.
It's like a complete tone. It's like a complete shifting tone because you can't move on.
Yeah.
Because the name just keeps going.
Well, then you're hard with it. So back at my school, when I graduated from high school, we called it gym.
Yeah, we called it, and it's not really called gym anymore. We just call it PE.
Now it's probably not anymore. Now it's the Athletic Lifestyle Management Academy.
Well, actually, no. Nowadays, it's sit on the floor and be on your phone.
On Zoom, which is an article I got coming up. So anyway, her instructor, Erica Miller, was both awed and astonished by her students' stellar performance.
You already passed my class? Pass again.
Yeah. Miller noted that most of her former students have never have cause to use their CPR training until they're studying to become nurses or EMTs. Don't have to take gym. Okay. So, but not while they were still a student of mine, or definitely not within 24 hours, she told CNN, adding proudly, "This is what every teacher dreams of. You know, that somebody listens, pays attention, and learns something." Life-threatening, man. So the classes that you take in high school can save a life.
I can't save anyone's life.
Save a
I
life.
failed basic arithmetic.
Did you say basic?
I failed basic arithmetic.
You failed basic English. I failed basic English.
I failed basic arithmetic. I 100%.
See?
You put the
And you're not
TH in everything. Basic.
Now you know how I feel trying to read this stuff. I didn't do it like having simple.
Yeah, but these are words in front of you. I don't have this in front of me. I'm just messing up because I'm dumb. There's a difference.
Basic English.
Basic arithmetic.
Okay.
So I imagine. So at the end, he says this is what every teacher dreams of, you know. And the first thing I thought of was, and this is what every teacher dreams of, you know, their students thrown into a life-threatening situation.
Oh,
where
yeah.
they have to
Yeah, you'd rather them not be in a life-threatening situation.
basic arithmetic.
But you would, saving someone's life. I don't know. It's better than accomplishing something. I know.
You think you get that like euphoric feeling from it?
I know that I saved a dog from a fire once, and it was like my body hurt so bad because. So, did you ever see?
Because fire's hot.
Yeah. Did you ever see? It was that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger where he was like action movie hero or something,
The Last Action Movie Hero?
or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's The Last Action Movie Hero. No, I never saw it, but I know what you're talking about.
So, he's this big action hero. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Like, so it's like
and
normal.
he could just walk up and like, you know, beat people down, you know, super easy and all that stuff. And he gets thrown into the real world. And in like the first few moments of being in the real world, he's trying to go up to a car to break it into it to, you know, beat the bad guy. And he punches the window like he's going to punch it. Well, instead
and it normally breaks.
It like breaks his hand instead. You know what I mean?
That's not supposed to happen.
You know, I don't know how Arnold does it, but
is that on Netflix?
I think we should watch it.
I kind of want to watch it.
Yeah.
Can we watch that tonight?
Well, I'm not gonna ruin the rest of the movie for you. What was the point of that?
I don't know, Baethic Arithmetic.
Yeah, I totally lost what I was trying to say.
I need some basic understanding of English.
Let me go through the next one. So this next one's a pretty fun article.
Yeah, wait, where were you going with action movie hero?
I was trying to get through there, but now I lost my thought with the. I lost it when I got to the. I remember now. So I come up to this. I pull up. I'm driving down the road, and there I see this car stopped in the middle of the road. The door is open, and there's this random lady just standing there in awe. And I look, and this house is on fire.
This has got to go on the gram.
Yeah. And she's totally, and I remember yelling at her, did you call 911? No, call 911. And she just, it's like your brain just shuts down, I guess, for some people. So
that's hot.
I went to the door, I'm beating on the door, I can hear this dog barking, and I don't know if anybody's inside. So, like Arnold, you know, you see him do it in the movies all the time.
Kicking
the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work so well. No, doors are pretty strong.
I remember kicking it like multiple times, and then it ended with me like throwing my body against the door. Anyway, I finally got it open, and the dog came out, but like my shoulder, I thought I dislocated.
Yeah, we were doing a thing with the police academy at Ivic, and they're like, "All right, so how strong do you guys think a door is?" And everyone's like, "Oh, you know, one kick, 2 kicks," and I'm over here going, no way, that door's going to be a dozen kicks at minimum.
Yeah, you need like an actual steel bar. Yeah.
One of the kids in my class decided that kicking was good enough, so he charged at the door, jumped, and bounced back.
See?
Yeah,
that's what I did.
It's a very short, doors are stupidly strong.
But I had like an adrenaline dump, and all I could think of was someone is inside. And I got the dog out, and I thought I was going to get mauled by the dog. But anyway, I saved the dog. It was all good.
It's like that guy. I didn't even realize the dog was biting me.
Yeah. I was doing CPR.
Yeah.
Okay. So speaking of class, this was one where obviously it was live. They weren't zooming the door, right?
Could you imagine? All right, guys, I want you to go to your front door.
Throw the laptop at the door. I got this. You know, I'm on Zoom. Okay, I'm going to go in the door. Throw the laptop. I'm going in.
He just placed it on the other side, and it's like 10 seconds out there, you just hear, bam! It's like, see, guys, doesn't work right away. You always got to try again. Bam!
Okay, so the point I was trying to segue into, speaking of Zoom, which was a horrible segue, I guess, for this one. Everybody's Zooming nowadays. But this next one,
we're zooming around.
This next one's pretty cool. Here's a picture of a chimpanzee.
Oh, it's a monkey.
Yeah, so chimps from 2 Czech zoos are zooming each other.
This is what we do with our technology.
This is what we do with our time. This is actually pretty cool for all you animal lovers. I've got some links coming up here.
So you animal lovers, you want to see 2 chimps FaceTime each other?
So if anyone in our society who didn't know how to use Zoom, this article gets better as it goes on. You just have to trust me, okay? They do now. The demand for superior video call platforms had obliterated all others over the course of the pandemic, and its popularity is even crossing the species boundary. So remember when Zoom crashed?
Which time? Didn't it crash like
it
4
probably
separate times?
Was like overburdened with, you know, monkeys talking to each other.
Yeah, all I have in my head is just the monkeys, because, you know, they figure out how to hold the phone.
Yeah.
They're just looking at it because they can see themselves. Then another monkey pops up and just, whoa!
I'm thinking that it would be easier to just give them a mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Give them a mirror. It's like,
oh. Yeah. So chimpanzees at 2 Czech zoos are, like the rest of us, staying in contact via Zoom, as the zoo staff seek to give them some company and stimulation during the long hours of isolation. So Chip Gang Dingo.
Chip
Gang
Gang.
Dingo.
Yay! We run this zoo. We're the chimp gang.
So Dingo, Babita. It's got only one T. So Dingo, Babita, Bonnie, Susie, Chispy, and Matt at Safari Park.
Why are they all like? They're all like different, and then there's Matt.
Yeah, and Matt.
He's the logical
Yeah.
guy. He's our
logical.
logistics expert.
He's good. He's kicking down doors. Have had their lives Zoom displayed on giant screens in front of the simians at a Brno Zoo enclosure 90 miles away, and vice versa. So there are no confusions over whether the default speaker is selected or if the mute button is on as the sound off entirely, but that hasn't stopped the two groups from enjoying the company of their cousins. Reuters reports that it didn't always seem like a family reunion. At the beginning, they approached the screen with defensive or threatening gestures, says Gabriella, one of the ape keepers at the zoo east of Prague. It has since moved into the mode of I am in the movies or I am watching TV. When they see some tense situations, it gets them up off the couch, like us when we watch a live sporting event, she said. So they're watching each other, and when like the monkeys at the one start like quarreling, amongst themselves, the ones on this one are like, yeah, you're fart. It's like reality TV.
Exactly.
It's reality TV.
Tell you what it is.
Okay, and it gets better. So here we go. While observing the others' day-to-day lives, the chimps have taken to other human behaviors, such as shoveling things like peanuts into their mouths while watching. Yes. Remaining this, the author junk food movie nights of his childhood. I said that wrong. Reminding this author of the junk food movie nights of his childhood. There is a live stream on the zoo's website where the calls stream daily from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. CET. I don't know what time that is. Central Eastern Time?
I think so.
No, it can't be Central.
Central Eastern Time?
No, we're Central, and then there's Eastern. It's some other time in some other weird
Communal
country.
Easter time.
Yeah.
Communal Easter time.
It's probably something to do with math.
It's communal Easter time.
Yeah. So we'll continue to the end of at least this month. So here is a link for
Central European time.
Yes. See, I'm glad none of them are watching right now.
So there's a chance it could have been Central.
So here is a
Eastern time.
link for the actual Zoom call that you can watch. And if you can't wait until the call, here is a link to an actual YouTube video of this all happening, and it's pretty cool. I like how it still reflects over there. It's so weird.
So while you're doing that, I pulled up the ducks. Do you remember when I told you about this a while ago?
Yes.
So I couldn't remember what it's called. It's called Dash Ducks. So it's legitimately just 24-hour live stream of, I think it's a duck farm.
Yeah.
And so this little feeder that's out in the middle of the lake that you can see if you watch the stream, if you donate bits, that will drop bread. They'll drop breadcrumbs for the ducks.
And then the ducks
And the ducks will just come over and
fight
eat it.
over it.
Basically,
Looks
yeah.
like they're fighting there.
They're pretty much, they fight. But yeah, no, it's great to watch this, and when there's no ducks and someone donates bits and it starts dropping, then you see...
So, I wonder if we could get like a little feeder down here, and like we just get like
Someone donates bits and it just drops like a pizza slice onto
we
the
get
table.
10,000 bits, we get a burger.
Yeah, just someone above. There's just a display chart. There's just chef just waiting. It's like someone donate 10,000 bits.
we got
medium rare.
We got it. Okay. So,
That'd be pretty impressive. I gotta be honest. I would. I'm not complaining.
yeah, we're gonna install that.
I'm not complaining.
That's coming. That's gonna be our next install. Bits for food. Feed your streamers.
It's like a new version of Uber Eats.
It would be really good if, like, while you're gaming, okay, we got the gaming night, where you're just sitting there, you're like, okay, I'm hungry, and then you, like, just lean back and, like, fries. I just hit you in the face. You're like, fries.
Or like Chex Mix Quaker Oats wet dream.
Yeah. Okay, so my next article, bike tires that need no air. You own bikes, right? More than one?
Yes, I own several.
Yeah, so, and I know you've had a problem where you have to pump up the tire.
I rode away when I was younger. I rode away to school one day, and I took I went one full revolution, and my tire went off the rim and started dragging along the ground.
And you just kept driving?
I honestly did. I made about halfway down the driveway until I'm like, probably shouldn't go to school like this.
Probably should. Now I can't pump it back up. That's so funny.
Yeah, during the 24-hour gaming, get the feed a streamer.
Feed your streamer.
That's like the so some streamers have like Amazon wish lists
that
you can do. Just give them an address to like not your address, but give them an address they can drop food off at, and then just like, here, if you want to eat something, here, Grubhub, Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Feed a streamer.
Your Uber Eats are here.
Yeah, exactly. Feed a streamer.
Okay, so I segued into bikes. Bike tires. Okay.
Bike tires.
Okay, so here we go. Here's a picture of a tire that does not need air.
Are those springs?
No air.
Looks like springs, like coils around the end of it. It
kind of is coily. Yeah, kind of like a spongy coil meshy type thing. So, originally invented by NASA for use on lunar and Mars rover missions. If it works on the moon, it can work here.
This is invented by NASA. What do we use it for? Bike tires.
Bike tires. So, I don't know why.
Space bikes. You can ride across the stars.
Why do we have tires? Period. You're telling me that, like, driving down the road, and you know what? The biggest problem right now is, like, potholes and such will rip a tire right off your car, man.
I feel like hitting a pothole on an inflated tire would cause a lot less shock than hitting a pothole on a solid wheel.
Possibly, yes, but nowadays we have all of the built-in
suspension
and shock systems, and there's more than one. You know, it's not like back in the day.
Well, there's like 8 of them.
So let's say you have a solid wheel, right?
My wheels are made of straight up steel,
and then it's just dipped in rubber, right?
It would need to be etched. Like it would need to have like the fissures.
Well, yeah,
in
get
it,
the treads and everything in there. Yeah, no problem. But like instead of having like it be hollow or with air, fill it with like even if you filled it with a foam. They have wheelbarrows that we use for work that are no flat tires, and you look at them, they've been run over by every nail you could think of. They're all like nails.
You look over, it's like, yeah. You guys ever seen a pin cushion?
Yeah,
boom.
That's what it looks like. I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you.
Take a picture just full of nails. You're like, hey, watch this. Send me a video. You're shooting it with a nail gun.
I don't know. Okay, so anyway,
probably because maybe it's more like it's cheaper to make them this way.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure that it's cheaper I'm pretty sure it's more expensive. They make more money when you blow a tire and have to buy a new one.
Well, of course, everyone makes more money except for you.
Even
the tire makes money.
That's the problem.
The tire gets a retirement pension.
So there's a new bicycle tire that's elastic like rubber yet strong like titanium and exhibits perfect shape memory without ever going flat. Essentially, it's the tire of dreams.
Strong like titanium?
Made in gold, silver, and metallic blue.
Titanium bulletproof, right?
Titanium is bullet resistant.
Do you think if you got like an inch thick of titanium, it would stop bullet?
Oh, definitely. If you were wearing it, it'd probably hurt.
These tires look like they're like an inch thick, titanium strong. If I shot a bullet at these tires, do you think it would hold up?
I think it would tear the mesh. It's like a mesh.
It's just stuck in the mesh. Like, hey, look, now it's a pin cushion. You get a nice little bump every revolution.
I don't think it'll save you from being a bullet's traveling pretty fast.
It won't save you from being shot. If you're on a bike and you expect the bike tire to save you from being shot.
If somebody's shooting at you, you get on that bike and you pedal just as fast as you can. That's what I'm saying.
But just keep in mind, that bike ain't going to save you.
If your tire gets hit by the bullet, you'll be better off in this tire than the other one that's going to go flat, and then you're going to have to get out and run. Okay.
Someone's going to test it. You know they will.
So it looks like these are called metal tires, METL. and they are made from advanced lightweight materials known as nitinol.
Man, I'm really glad I didn't open my mouth because you went, hey, they're made from metal. It's metal tires, METL. And I came so close saying, yeah, that's how you spell metal.
Oh. But this looks more like something you take when you have a headache.
I think those are maybe like
Nitinol.
the, like some of the, what are they called on the periodic table?
Yeah.
Some of the things it's made with.
And it's
formed into a name.
Oh my. We're not doing the Latin stuff here anymore. Yeah. So they're the first ever consumer application of the alloy tire technology NASA will use to get the future rover missions out on rough terrain without a hiccup or puncture. And they're being developed as a partnership with the startup Smart Tire Company. Cyclists will not be able to wait to get their hands on these cool-looking space-age tires that don't go flat.
But that's not English. Cyclists will not be able to wait to get their hands on.
It's kind of like, this was not a scientific person. This was the marketing guy that sees dollar bills.
The marketing guy from India? Did they translate?
He didn't pass math class.
Did they translate that? This man failed basic algebra.
So, I can't even get out of here. The unique combination.
He's a Fiji champion?
Yeah.
How do you conquer an entire... Is it a country? Is Fiji a country?
Fiji's like an island?
I know, but like, is it part of anything bigger? Or is it like its own country? Because if he's the Fiji champion, this man conquered an entire country.
He did say...
He's the CEO of Smart. He's literally the smartest man of all the smartest people.
No, that's not.
He conquered Fiji. He's the smartest man in existence.
Fiji.
Listen, if I'm the champion and it lists that I am the Fiji champion, I'm gonna say I conquered Fiji.
You failed more than basic math.
I either conquered the actual place, or I somehow dominated the water brand.
Failed basic geometry. And also failed basic...
What do you mean?
Basic government. Okay. Let me see if I get back here. Smart was founded in 2020, which was last year, by coal and blockchain engineers Brian Yenny, together with former NASA engineers intern Calvin Young. The Smart team has consulted with inventors at NASA Glenn Research Center to bring the power of shape memory alloy tire technology to the general public. I'm going to just invent something that's going to be like...
It's not like, when you read this stuff, if you don't know about any of this, I would think they're making up words on the spot.
I'm going to have to skip through all of that. Oh, here's a video. This might help explain it since I totally had a moment. I'll put that in the chat.
So, okay, wait. So, let's think about this for a minute. So they made tires that are supposed to go for rovers. They turned them into bike tires.
Yes.
And
scooters, e-scooters. Well, I didn't get to that part of the article.
Who did they get to have like their first thing about these tires? One, guy that can't properly speak English. Two, doesn't matter, he conquered a country. Three, still doesn't matter because he's literally the CEO of Smart People.
I think the big Fiji thing, didn't they just do the world's worst race or something, or toughest race? I think that was on Fiji with Bear Grylls.
I don't know. All I know is Bear Grylls isn't the Fiji champion.
It did say champion, so Bear Grylls.
Who's the... Okay, now I need to know, what is the Fiji champion? What do you think the Fiji champion is?
It's got to be I ran 37 miles and I biked 157 miles and I was able to swim around the entire island.
What is the Fiji mermaid is the first thing that comes up when you type in what is the Fiji.
Oh, we're going to have to bring that one up on the thing.
So, so it's no, that's a soccer league. Wait. It's a soccer league? It's a soccer.
Oh, Fiji soccer?
It's soccer.
Now I remember seeing their polos.
It's called Champion versus Champion. It's a football tournament organized in Fiji by the Fiji Football Association.
Football.
This pair of home and away games are played as it's a season opener. But I guess if you win this, you're the Fiji champion. So he did conquer Fiji. He's
Soccer.
he's the most athletic person in all of Fiji.
In soccer.
I don't know, man. You see some of these soccer people run? Like
Mario. Okay,
he's running down the hill like.
I'm going to skip this next article completely and get to the last one, which I think is kind of cool. So, Southwest Air employee reunites Buzz Lightyear with an excited toddler. I'm going to put this picture up.
All I can imagine is like someone dressed as like the actual mascot just looking around all lost. He's like, where's my kid?
Help me. I'm supposed to be in Disney.
Yeah. I was on a trip with the class.
So, when duty calls, Buzz Lightyear is honor bound to answer, right? At least that's what one mom told her distraught toddler when he accidentally left his Buzz action figure behind on an airplane in the flurry of an unexpected last-minute trip.
Yeah, but you know what? Buzz Lightyear isn't answering this one. That random employee is.
Yeah, and this is what's really, really cool. So I've had things in my life. You just become like, there are things that have sentimental value that just can't be replaced. Like there's things that I have, like of my grandfather who's since passed away. Like it's worth more to me than money. You know what I mean? If somebody said, I'll buy that from you, and then offered me a stupid amount of money, it would be worth more to me than the money. You know what I mean?
I'll buy that for you. Okay, sweet. See you later then.
So, he left it behind, and I know, like, if you've been on an airplane, yeah?
Once.
They can be, like, chaotic getting off of there. Everybody's trying to get off at the same time, and there's one little bitty thing, and these people look like they've never been to school and couldn't form a line to save their life.
I spent, so it was long enough ago that when I was on the Nintendo 3DS was a new thing.
Yeah.
And I spent that entire airplane ride playing Super Mario 3D World.
See?
So I had no idea what was going on.
Okay. Well, we're running out of time, so let me try to get through this. Okay, while the senior members of the Davis family didn't expect to see Buzz again, the plucky astronaut made the return trip home in style thanks to outstanding efforts by the Southwest Airlines ground crew at Clinton National Airport, Little Rock, Arkansas. Taking a cue from the Toy Story film, the Davies had inscribed their two-year-old son Hagen's name on the sole Buzz Space Boot. I'll get through this.
You know, you got it third time's a charm. You got it on the third try.
Kid's name's Hagen. His name was on the foot. Okay.
Andy.
Yeah. I like the horse. Had like the letters all in one, and he
it's like
mixed them all up.
Nope. Nope. All right.
Yeah, got it. So after finding the misplaced space adventurer during a routine post-flight check, Operations Agent Beth Buchanan was able to match the name with an Elk Grove, California boy on the passenger list. While Buchanan was sleuthing, coworker Jason Wilman Ham saw Buzz sitting on her desk with the owner's identity confirmed. The steadfast ramp agent made it his mission to get Buzz back where he belonged. Ham reached out to the Davies via email to let them know Commander Lightyear would soon be California bound, but not content to see Buzz home in a boring box. So he decided to take things to the next level. This is going to be cool. Rather than let the astronaut take off incognito, Ham launched his charge aboard a specially designed shuttlecraft that would ensure Buzz received a true hero's welcome when he landed. Along with a brightly decorated box highlighted with a string of memorable Toy Story quotes, Ham tucked a series of adventure photos he had taken of Buzz at different airport locales inside, along with handwritten note that read, "To Commander Hagen, I am very excited to return to you upon completing my mission. I was able to explore the airport and spaceport in Little Rock, Arkansas while I was away, and I have included photos of my adventure. My journey has taught me a lot, but I am so thankful to return to my buddy." And I didn't get the pictures, I should have, but there's like one of him, they put him on the tarmac, and there's like an airplane in the background, and someone got down and did like that perspective photo.
Buzz Lightyear about to be run over.
Yeah,
he's being
it's really
tortured
cool.
by Zorg or whatever his name is.
So as the parent of an autistic child, Ham truly understood how much the loss of a treasure toy could mean. I wanted it to be a beautiful experience when he opened it. He told the Washington Post, I just thought he would love it. I had no idea who he was, but I knew somebody was missing Buzz and was probably really sad. When Buzz arrived, Hagen's mom, Ashley, was so touched by Ham's care and creativity, she was overcome with emotion. And this is the picture.
It's a little ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't the
Oh, you can't see the box.
Isn't the kid from not the kid? Isn't the pig from Toy Story called Ham?
Ham.
Isn't it?
Hammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like when he drops his change. He's like, nobody look. Okay. I cried when I opened it. You could see all of the love put into it, Davis told the Washington Post. But in addition to her tears, she couldn't help but be tickled as well. I wonder how many people chuckled when they saw the box with Buzz on it and made its way to infinity and beyond from Arkansas all the way to California. To let Ham know Buzz had touched down safely, the Davies sent him a video with footage of the beaming face on their son during their out-of-box reunion. That's all I got. Well, it's not all I got, but that kind of ends the thing today. So it was pretty cool.
So I Googled it because I had to know.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering Buzz Lightyear's military rank, apparently he's only a corporal.
He's only a corporal.
He's only a corporal, apparently.
Oh, man. But the commander would have been the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of Star Command, which I think people just associate him with being the commander of Star Command.
Googled it.
I Googled it because I wanted to know. He's
not a commander.
He's part of Star Command, but he answers to a higher up, and he is only a corporal.
Yeah, it makes sense. You would be like a low-ranking thing when you come to a kid. The kid's in charge.
Well, I mean, how are you going to defy someone who's like 6 times the size of you?
So, did you see the Avengers, like the cartoon, long before the Marvel's Avengers came out?
Like the Ultimate Avengers, or
Yeah, I think so.
the movies,
Yeah.
the vulgar and violent movies.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's the one where like it's a cartoon. Captain America like opens. I think it's the second movie, and he's running through. He's getting shot, and everything's like really bad. He's trying to, and he does beat them. I think there's like a loss, whatever. And then in the meeting, he gets a demotion, and like the Ant-Man is laughing at him. He's like, "Oh, is it Private America now?"
There goes Private America.
Oh, we just got a demotion. It must be Private America. Is it Private America now? Oh, yeah.
Captain America. There goes Officer Kentucky over there.
I just thought it was kind of cool. Maybe
you just reduce him to like one state.
What is the movie we're gonna watch tonight? I'm gonna have to replay this back to see what we're watching.
Last Action Hero.
Last Action Hero. Yeah. Okay. You have to find it and see. I think it's a good one.
Because I've never seen it. I saw the most recent Schwarzenegger movie I saw was maybe about a month ago, and it was Total Recall. I saw that for the first time. That was weird.
It is weird.
It's a weird movie.
So,
but I recommend it. Watch Total Recall if you are of age.
This coming week, I don't think Tuesday is going to happen because there's spring break, and I know that Super Sav, is doing is on spring break, so that might not happen. And on Wednesday, the Dyer gaming thing, I know you're on spring break also.
Yes. And I won't have the stuff to conduct the show from where I am.
And I am employed, so I don't get a spring break. I don't get a life outside of that. So we will be here on Thursday with more good news at 4 p.m. Central. So I look forward to seeing you then. If we can squeeze something in, maybe I'll do a little snippets on Tuesday and Wednesday just to keep the ship afloat. And we look forward to seeing you next week.
Good news, 3 days in a row. You can finally get through all your stories.
3 days in a row. I'm going to see if one of our actual Xbox winner, you remember him?
Yeah.
The one and only Xbox we gave
So I actually talked to him. He's here for spring break.
Maybe he can fill in on Thursday if he doesn't have anything going on. We'll see. We might have a guest. We might have a guest person here. So look forward to seeing you guys next week here in the studio, 4 p.m. Thursday. Have a great weekend, and see you soon.
Bye, guys.